Hello, I'm Archibald Chesterfield III. I'm the method actor who plays Paul Pluter. And today I'm doing a paid wristwatch review because I don't do shit for free. Like, subscribe, and tell your fuckhead friends. Remember, I got fridge space. You can put a birthday message, a Christmas message. I got advertising happening. Help me, fuckers. Help me, fuckers. I really do need your help. I really need your help to keep the channel going. And it's very, very serious, fuckers. Please help me. So, there you go, fuckers. Now, let's do this review. Let's jump right in. This is from Paul. Hey, Arch, I cleaned up my original email a bit. Got rid of some grammar errors and make it flow a little better. Okay, here we go. Hey, Arch. Please use only my first name, Paul. Love your channel, but your audience are cunts. Let me start off by saying you were right. The pontiff was right, fuckaroonies. I stumbled across your channel when I was still a mechanical watch newbie and was in my Steinhardt watch phase. Since I've only been into mechanical watches for a short while, for a little over a year now, your Steinhardt watches a shitters video changed my perspective on luxury watches. Steinhardt was my introduction to mechanical watches, and before I knew it, I had 3 of them and have since taken your advice and gotten rid of the lot. Let's start off by me giving you my 3 watch collection for some context. I rotate these 3 watches on a regular basis. What do you think of them? Number 1, Omega Speedmaster Professional 2016. Manual wide, Halcyon glass, non-display back. I know you keep telling us not to buy new, but I negotiated a deal on this that I couldn't refuse. I got this brand new on bracelet and in the big box with all the extras plus 2-year Omega warranty for $3,000 US. Fuck, that's cheap. Since you wouldn't shut up about the man on the fucking moon, I looked into it and surprise, you were right. Once I did my own research and went to an AD to try one in person, I immediately fell in love with it. It's one of those watches that you get or you don't. I have it on an alligator strap with deployment buckle at the moment, but I typically wear it on a bracelet. This one is a keeper, and I will not be selling this piece. Very good choice. Very, very, very good choice. I can't fault your methodology there. That's a great piece. Number 2. I love how he's got 3 pieces. 3 pieces, because less is more. You know, sometimes one happiness, get rid of a few. Number 2. Next up is my daily driver, a 2005 Tudor Black Bay Blue on the bracelet with the ETA movement. I sold a Bell & Ross and a Steinhardt to fund this purchase. Much better watch, the Tudor. I bought this secondhand for $1,800 US. That's not bad. It was a safe queen, so it's minty. Came with box papers, midnight blue Tudor, woven strap, and over a year left on the original warranty. I love the look and feel of this watch. Unless I get a Submariner down the road, I won't be selling this one either. I'm not a fan of the upgrades they made to the new Black Bay, so the ETA version was the one for me, yes. And I gotta tell you what, it's probably the one that retains the desired one. It's the ETA one. It's like the Zenith Daytonas, you know. So I got it. He's got an Omega Speedmaster man on the fucking moon. He's got a Tudor Black Bay, Tudor Black Bay Blue. I love the blue. That's so cool. You can't do that in Rolex, the blue, unless you go two-tone or solid gold. The last watch. This watch is my wild card and ultimately the piece I need your advice. I traded the remaining 2 Steinhardts for this new in-box 2016 Nomos Orient 38mm. I have about $1,400 US total tied up in the Nomos. It has an in-house alpha movement, silver-plated dial, gold indices, blue hand, sapphire back, box papers, and almost the full warranty left on it. I know you're not a fan of Nomos, but I like it much better than the 2 Steinhardts I traded it for. I work in an office, so I need a slightly dressier piece from time to time, and this seemed to fit the bill. What do I think of his Nomos? Ooh, the Nomos, I gotta tell you, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. You know, the Nomos, I could live with it. If you had shitters, no. But the Nomos, I can sort of get it, you know. It's I wouldn't buy one. No. I'm not gonna buy one. But I can get it. I can get it in the collection. That's okay. That's okay, Bobber. That's okay, Bobber. Okay. This is where I need your advice. I have the opportunity to trade the Nomos for a minty 1977 Air King Precision. The watch has the champagne gold dial, oyster case, and plastic crystal, of which are in fantastic condition. It comes with a Rolex service box, as it does not have the original box and papers. It comes on an aftermarket brown leather strap. Unfortunately, it does not have the original oyster bracelet, even though I would have much preferred the oyster bracelet to the leather strap. Yes, it's 34mm, but I have a 6.75 inch wrist, and it would not look too small on my wrist. But for now, what do you think of my 3-piece collection, Archie? Is the 70s Air King a good watch? Also, do I trade for the Air King? Am I getting the better end of the deal? I've sent you $30 to fund Archie, to the Archie Luxury Fund, and look forward to your thoughts. I sent you more than your minimum asking for a paid review, so please put some effort into it, big boy. Thanks, Paul. Wow. Well, I love a 3-piece collection. 3 steel stunners. The Omega Speedmaster Professional, check. No problems. Well, you know my feeling on that. Great watch. The Tudor Black Bay Blue, check. No problems with that. That is a great watch. Investment potential. It's the blue one. Now the Nomos. Oh, this is where I'm just going to move my stand here. Just gonna move a little bit over here, fuckers. Just move. I'm not gonna just jump in with any shitty advice. I wanna just check out these fuckers. That's what I wanna check out. So, the Nomos, you know, the Nomos is a very cool, trendy sort of watch. I don't like it. I don't fucking like it. I don't like it because too many hipsters and cool fuckers wear them. You know, it's kind of a, where would you put this politely? It's, the Nomos, fuck. It is cool. It is a cool looking watch. It is a cool watch. It's cool. Nomos. Fuck. I'm just gonna do a quick. It's a cool looking watch. I don't want to lead you the wrong way. Just because we're going for Rolex doesn't mean we can't do a little bit of research into this shit. You know what I mean? Because if we jump and I make a mistake, every cunt in the woods is going to crucify me. So let's just go to Chrono 24 and see what these cunts are going for. Let's look up the cheapest cunt we can. They're about 1,600 unworn. That's for an unworn one. 1,600. I have about 1,400. Okay, that's fine. Now the question is, you got a 1977 Air King on a strap. Yeah, okay. You can get replacement. You can get I got a mate of mine, a dealer friend of mine who can get you a new old stock bracelet or any condition bracelet. You want a solid oyster or you want a folded oyster or a rivet brat. It can be arranged. There's no problem with that. Throw enough money at anything, you'll get a resolution. Now I just want to look up these Air Kings, because the Air Kings had a resurgence. What's the cheapest we can get an Air King? Oh, okay. This is interesting. This is interesting. So the Nomos itself, they're about 1,600 for a new one. That's what they're saying. I'm just looking at Chrono 24 as a price guide. So that is retail secondhand. That's what Chrono 24 is. Now they're saying to me I can get one on a bracelet. Okay, the bracelet's a bit ratty. It's still a bracelet for about $1,650. So how do I feel about this? I don't mind you getting an Air King. I'm just trying to work out if there's enough meat on the bone. Is there enough meat on the bone? Because the Nomos is 38 mils. So it's sort of you're coming down a bit, it's a bit of a, the Air King is a cool piece. It is very, very cool. It's a precision, so it's a manual wind. I'm looking on the on Chrono 24. 1,650 is the cheapest I can get one for, but that's on even though it's a little bit shitty, the bracelet, it's still a bracelet. See, the bracelet would be a couple $100. What do I think? See if you can get it a little bit cheaper. It's got the one you're looking at too, the 1977 Air King's got a gold dial. That's probably not the best dial. That's bit 70s, okay? Silver or black would be my choice, okay? I probably wouldn't swap, okay? I wouldn't swap. I'd tell you what I would do. I'd possibly sell the Nomos if you can. And I'd probably, the fact that it doesn't have a bracelet is probably because it's fallen to bits, so it's had a fair bit of use. And I don't like the champagne dial is probably, I like a champagne dial on a solid gold watch, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about it on a steel watch. I'd probably pass. I'd keep the Nomos. There you go. I'm not just a label snob who jumps at the chance to get a Rolex. No! I'd probably hold on to the Nomos. Okay? The Nomos is really, really cool. I know it's not a Patek Philippe. Of course it's not. But a Ratley, no bracelet, head only, gold dial, nah, I wouldn't do it. No! Sell the Nomos and then buy. I'd be buying, what would I be buying? I reckon you'd be looking at get a nice Oyster Perpetual. I'd preferably go for a sapphire one. I think the sapphires are just a little bit nicer to live with. But that's my opinion. What would I know? I'm only the pontiff. So there you go. I've answered it, which is, people are going to be shocked with my advice, but I hope you can see. So let's just go through your questions. What do I think of your three-piece collection? I like it. You got the Speedmaster, you got the Tudor, Black Bay Blue, beautiful. And even the Nomos, I don't hate. Okay. Is the 70s Air King a good watch? Yes, it is, but you've got the dog of dogs. There is no bracelet, gold dial. Also, do I trade for the Air King? It wouldn't be terminal. It wouldn't be the end of the world if you did, but I'd hold it back for a better one. Am I getting the better end? I think it's kind of break-evenish, but it is a dog. I'd hold back. Archie Luxury, the pontiff has spoken. Tell me what you fuckers think of that.
We specialize here in pre-owned Rolex watches. Rolex watch is a very special timepiece, and we always do the servicing exactly as factory specifications. We buy a pre-owned piece and we put it into brand new condition. We have Rolex certified technicians working on that. We completely disassemble the piece. We adjust and polish and change every single part of the watch.
You have to have certified watchmakers that know what they're doing. If you have an expensive car, you're just not going to bring it to any mechanic that doesn't know what they're doing.
You spend $5,000, it's like if you put money in the safe deposit box. and 1 or 2 years from now, you will keep having your $5,000. We have to spend a lot of money to get all this equipment together, but makes me feel I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's not a question of money, it's my passion.
Jewelers on Time, simply the best.